It's not Zach. There's an old Kuznetsov and Stennis as well. I think there's 4 slots or 5 slots in the old carriers. Oh, wait one. Big brain. There we go. Hello. Oh my god, what is my hair doing? I literally just rolled out of bed, so that was like a fucking mess. Oh well. Saber's got the Kuznetsov moving a bit faster, I think. I'm actually curious. I should go check the replay, the track file, and see how fast Alpin had it moving. Because I don't think it was even throwing a weight when I played yesterday, which would explain why people were yeeting into the water. What's the name of the server? ATWG Operation POM. So the mission officially starts in 15 minutes, but if you want to hop on now, we can start flying now. Okay, they didn't even register that one. There we go. Praise Jeebus. Hopefully I'm far enough back to hook in. Hey, boiler. You do have to. There's a old Kuznetsov for people that don't have super carrier though. Oh yeah, look at the difference in airspeed. Look at the fucking difference in airspeed. You're on the old carrier? Alright. Are you practicing at the moment? The event hasn't officially started, but you can fly around to, you know, before it if you want. I'm not sure how much of a turnout we're expecting. I didn't even need the special burner for that. What I need to do is tab out and get my SRS running. Although I'm not sure if they have one for the ATWG server. Presumably they would. They might actually just be in the ATWG Discord. Things I should have checked before joining. Ah well. The last time I flew on the AUG server was to stress test it, so I know they've made a few changes since then. Okay, that's not an SRS. Solves that. I know I said that I'd only do this on this stream, but depending how long this mission runs for, we might do a little bit of Cold War or something else as well. If I can stomach Cold War after yesterday. I may have had a bit of a tiff with Alpin on the forums about the comms thing. Over to Discord for a moment. Or in a moment even. I know how to English. I'm gonna head east. We'll get some altitude as well. I feel really bad for going off on all the other guys that were in the Su-33s yesterday. Because I think now having... I don't know, I'm going to have to check what speed Alpin had the Kuznetsov set at, because, like, if he had it set at a reasonable speed, then yeah, it was probably what I thought, and they're used to it being too fast. Which, to be fair, I was like that when I first started flying it on DCS. But if Alpin had it set too slow, then it's kind of his fault, not theirs, but it doesn't matter. I woke up on the wrong fucking side of bed yesterday anyway. I probably shouldn't have streamed with the kind of mood I was in. Incidentally, if you guys are not in the ATWG Discord, I suggest you join it. I don't have an invite link handy though. If you head over to Pom's channel, I think he still has the link on there. Because even in his absence, things are happening. Let's see, where are we? Down here. We are in Defend Guam. Hello, hello.
The same thing's going to be true of Starship. If it survives the reactor, they're going to land it like they would on land. They're just not going to.
Do you guys want to restart the server in about 5 minutes, since that's the actual time of?
Yeah, do let me see what the status of SRS is. I don't know.
Okay.
Been updated. Check that out.
I'm downloading Mariana's.
Okay.
Should be in like 3 or 4 minutes.
Huh?
Is Cliff going to join us?
Probably not, because I think he was going to go RC flying this morning.
Real flying versus fake flying? That sounds awful.
And just RCs.
Yeah, it's RCs, but you're really
Yeah.
flying something.
I know. He said he might stop to come join, but he probably forgot. I'll text him and ask him.
Who's that?
Cliff, my dad.
Oh, cool.
You might want to add to that text, Dad, how can you do this? It's the first mission ever made in DCS, or everybody's flying it.
No, it's definitely not the first. Maybe this is the most so far.
Ah, good thing I checked. I was pointed at the water.
The thing that bothers me about 4-1 when we read the official list of improvements is I didn't see the helicopters at Palms improvement listed in 4-1.
I'm surprised no 51st guys have joined yet. I thought they'd be all about this.
I haven't seen anybody over at the 51st almost all week other than Joe.
I know, it's like a ghost town now.
I know Raven's still on vacation, so he's not around.
The other channels in here need permissions to join, right?
Say again?
The other channels in here need permissions to join, right? I know China Lake does.
If no one if someone needs permissions, I can give it to them.
Okay.
But y'all can go over. Red can go over to China Lake if you want. Just and I'll post a message in game if Uni gets the SRS going.
I can't drag people in here. Hey, Redbeard. DCS really needs a Car 31 for Red Carrier AWACS? Yes. Yes, it does. Paul, are you gonna join, man? Should hop in a Hornet. I think we're about to have a bunch of reds on, so we need some more blues now. This is Saber's first big multiplayer mission. He's done some single player ones that I played with him, but this is his first multiplayer one that he's made. And it should be nice to actually play the Su-33 in a slightly less frustrating environment than we had yesterday. Which server? ATWG. So if you search for ATWG Operation POM, you'll see it. At the moment, we're just using ATWG's Discord for comms while they work on getting an SRS up. Operation POM is ATWG's Mariana server, because POM is all about defending GUAM. I think he should be done with boot camp pretty soon. He's going straight to, unless something's changed, he's going straight to tech school after that, so he probably won't be streaming for quite a while, but it'd be good to have him back. Alright. That is GUAM, so Anderson is that big barren patch on the end. That's our target for ground objectives. And then right there is our airfield, so we might do a flyover of it. we can use this sort of prep time to do a bit of exploring. Has the thing started? It is starting officially in 5 minutes. We're just doing a bit of a warm-up at the moment, making sure the server works and kind of getting a feel for it. So, the setup for this is no active missiles for either team. It's Su-33s from the Kuznetsov, one version for Supercarrier, one for the old Kuznetsov, versus Hornets and Tomcats coming from both Supercarrier and the Stennis. They're on opposite sides of the Marianas. Blue has to defend Anderson Air Force Base and attack Rota, while Red has to do the opposite, attack Anderson and defend Rota. The ground targets are parked aircrafts, ground units, stuff like that. There are no smart weapons, so everyone is using just dumb bombs and rockets and guns for this. I actually managed to line up without using the externals today, but yeah, I'm glad he did include them. I mean, I get why Alpin doesn't include them on Cold War, and I'm not saying I think he should include them, but I don't think he realized that was going to be a problem. Aha! Same
Are
IP
you
as the
streaming?
server. I am, yeah.
Yeah.
Where is the SRS?
It should be the same IP as the server, apparently, but I don't remember what the IP of the server is. Is there a way to see that in a briefing or something?
Because there's just three of us.
Yeah. I think there's some stuff. Will be smashed.
The randoms that join up will not hop on it anyway.
On the plus side, we don't have to worry about limited airframes in this. I think the actual victory conditions are on a real timer, not...
Is it restarting now, or can I do some traps?
It'll be restarting probably in a couple minutes.
I did them yesterday, didn't expect them to actually get fucking tankers. So do some tank.
That's the restart.
I only flew helicopter for past 2 weeks. How to fly a plane? Any
How to
ideas?
fly a helicopter.
Just push the thing on the left forwards and pull the thing on the right up.
Must
None,
something.
I don't think.
Hope it's enough.
SRS is up.
Yep.
It's all restarting everything.
I hope it will prompt us for the auto connect.
I think you need to set it up like some script ammunition or something. So it's
No, it's
so
just
it's
a
advertisements
thing
and
you
stuff
need to
to-
tick in server.
Yeah, but that's not SRS side, that's game side. To actually call SRS. There is a script in game that will launch SRS. Basically. You need to turn that on.
What was the port again, Saber?
5002.
Wait, what is the server IP? Let me check it. Oh, thanks.
So we've got an EWR down there and a bunch of planes, it looks like.
Like, this map, on one hand it has best frame rates for deep sea battles, on the other it has the worst one once you get over any piece of land. Fine check. 3.5 check.
I'll take them off.
Also 5x5.
Do we want to stay in SRS though?
I mean,
Your flight is...
we're gonna use this. We're gonna use Discord, just that in case it's for randoms to communicate, because not everyone's gonna sit in Discord. Like, servers open. That's assuming they will even join the servers, but it's like, we're giving them a chance.
Well, there is Zach. I mean, actually, maybe
Zach-
it will come to... Oh, well, wait, Zach is in F-18. Okay.
Yep.
So how are we gonna do ground attack and air to air? How are we gonna split that up?
I can do ground attack, I guess, because
I already
can't
have ground
even fly.
attack loaded.
I've got a couple of bombs
You're
on.
gonna join with
I can't
join up
spawn
with
even.
Just be
Flavia,
careful.
I guess.
Be careful of the Avengers mostly.
That's alright, if we stay
we
above
have-
5,000
Do we
meters.
have AWACS? We do have AWACS.
Line distinct.
And we do have tanker as well, so
No?
we take a full kill.
It's saying my flight
was
is
actually-
delayed to start, but this boat can fit like 8 more planes on it. Like, come on, ED.
Like- I was doing like traps yesterday on the server just to fucking recall how to do that in 33. And I can probably take off with full kill, I guess, if the car is moving.
It is moving pretty
Yeah,
quick.
27 knots.
Yeah. Because on stationary 31,000 I was still able to take off from position 3, so...
Yeah, I've taken off from position 1 with full fuel and missiles.
I'm actually gonna ask them to refuel me,
I might
max.
fill up maximum fuel next flight. I don't need it this flight.
See. It's
The
exactly MTO, so we'll see.
The carrier
It might it up in water.
7 knots. There's also like a 5 or 6 knot headwind. So it's perceived like 35 knots.
62 kilometers per hour indicated at the station, so that's should be enough to take off.
Oh, you'll have plenty of speed. I was doing like 200 by the time I came off the ramp.
Who's on position 3?
Actually, probably should have taxied off position before refueling. Okay. Probably no one else will get on this carrier.
Right there.
What's Zach? What is he on about? Still got DTFO.
Oh, integrity check.
Ah.
We should be good for line up there. No, that was
Oh my god.
Wrong
So
channel.
fucking slow.
Come on. Why is the chat in
There's a guy
DCS
out
so
there hand
spotty?
pumping.
You wanna go with full?
Hang on.
Yeah, whoa. That's problem.
Maybe like...
I don't know
80
what
or
causes this, but I
something.
can't use chat all of a sudden.
So you'll stay with this loadout?
Yeah. Ah, that's not.
with...
Yeah, when you start up a taxi. So, like, we won't take off from this position. That's the position we should find.
Ah, so you're going to go back.
We have 62 kilometers per hour over deck. So we should have like even above 200 on the ground. Should be fine. If we're not, then we'll just try again. Till we end up visit.
There is no shortage of airframes, right?
No.
No.
No, there's
Oh, there is
each
no?
side gets 24 jets, so if the server is full, then that's enough for each person to respawn once.
Well,
Look at
in
you
that
changing the
case-
mission on me.
Say again?
Look at you changing the mission on me.
I mean, you said to add limited slots, so I did.
Did I? Okay.
Well, in that case, change of plans. I'm taking only 15 refueling in the air. As
Maybe we can
I
go
just-
with 70.
How's my lineup, Seal? Do I need to roll forwards at all?
seal is on. Ah, you're there.
No, I'm on all the Kuznetsov.
Oh, okay.
Ross,
I
that's me
couldn't
behind
find
you.
place.
Am I good?
Really hard to see from where I am. I think you're just on the chalk, so you might have
You
to
can
go
use
around
F2
again.
You
view.
have to.
Oh, that's right.
Also,
Keep forgetting
also
I'm
the
so
tweak with
small.
the
That's
tweak
perfect.
with the line brakes actually works more. You say 70. Gee, okay, I'm going to so they will take you already.
The thing is, okay, there is no briefing. Where you can see the briefing? Somewhere here, I guess.
I'm not sure there is any point in it. Targets are at Rota. Not sure what the fucking defenses are and where they are on Rota either.
It's Vulcan and Avenger. That's I
Loose
the same
remember.
as
defenses
it was.
are... Loose
It's just Vulcan
defenses
and Avenger.
are Avengers and Vulcans.
No fucking.
And I think there's a
Abrams.
few Bofors 40s.
It's like. What's the fucking altitude of this? 173 meters.
Where is
We could
the carrier?
probably approach low. From the
Where is
north
our carrier?
Somewhere. And pop up. Blah blah blah. I think somewhere where the tanker is. It's not showing up on the map. Use the data list. Actually, wait, we're going south. Okay, we're going south.
Kind of
So, yeah,
south.
Yeah.
so we are west of Rota.
Southeast.
You can use
Tanker,
nav
holy
mode
shit.
to find your places, or you can
Tanker is
follow your RWR.
100 kilometers north. It's turning now.
Hey, Jeff.
Are they done? They are done. I'm 70. Okay. So you taxi out of the spot first because I will run with you.
Still refueling.
You can
Thank you.
rearm and refuel at Rota.
Wait, but we're attacking Rota now.
No,
Some of the,
you're
um,
attacking Guam.
Some of the
Anderson
freaking
Air Force
landing is
Base.
I've seen
Alright.
from these things on
Briefings
Kuznetsov
about
are very spicy.
We're attacking Palm, okay. Where is Palm there? Is there like special
Briefing
vehicle?
Fleet Evaluation says objective. There are 8 F-16s on the apron at the Rota airport destroyed.
Interesting. Rota shows as red.
Yes, defend
So we
Rota,
can-
attack Guam. You can land at
That's an
Rota.
error, I assume.
Maybe it's ours.
So there's F-16s are at Anderson, not at
Yeah, probably.
Rota. The briefing says they are at Rota. That our target is at Rota. That's what literally I was speaking.
Maybe we still can go with 100, no? So let's go 7.
No, I mean, Tanker is coming.
I mean, you
towards
could use Rota as like a IP
That too.
and just fly straight south from there.
I think by the time we come there will be already tomcats about it. Judging by the speed we're taking off here. Blue guy's
I mean,
probably
we're
already
not-
in the air.
We're not doing cap. I think cap is top already. And
I
it's
got-
like we can't expect.
And who is
only
our
550.
Who is
That's
our
the thing.
cap?
That's the thing. We're not gonna, no matter what we're not gonna reach Anderson before there's 70 above it, because it's bigger forward.
Yeah, it's a pretty big download.
Okay, you got
Yeah.
fuel?
We have Ross and Saber.
Like run, right now,
To 7.
how? 7? If you start, we're starting from 0? Or are you removing fuel?
Zach's in a good mood today.
Yes, you can't just
Ooh.
go halfway.
Oh, hello.
You can. It was actually interrupting.
What a beautiful jet.
And they ended up
Interesting.
with
That's an improvement, you see. That's an improvement.
Like if you tell them new orders, they will stop and then do new orders.
That's Navy
Some
voice
fun.
for you.
That's another one taken up.
I did not mark the most important button, which is
Should be heading right for Guam.
will be fine.
So those two contacts on data link there are at Rota. So that's our friendly base over there.
I would
I-
feel more
oh my God.
comfortable attacking this airbase in the fine.
I will have to. This actually fucking sucks. I don't have gun. Because I didn't fucking unfuck my balls first after update.
Good question. Maybe they still haven't got off the, oh, I see two. We've got two birds incoming to Rota. Actually, one splitting off for Guam, one heading for Rota. Two inbound. One heading to defend Guam, one heading for Rota. I'm gonna split off for Rota. Cover that first, then head for
I'm heading
Anderson.
to Rota myself.
Are you pure air-to-air saber?
Yes.
Okay.
I just got bumped by some. So hope it was just this.
Can't start my engines.
Oh, are you having that issue too? I had that yesterday.
You know what? In that case,
how to solve it?
while you
Reslot.
unfuck this, I'm off slot and I'm actually gonna exit, and I'm gonna unfuck my gun because it's gonna be useful.
How often are we running these missions?
you
I
had
don't
the
We showed up
know.
today.
No, I did have
No worries.
engines. I have shit fucked.
The ATWG guys run Liberation campaigns and stuff pretty
No, no,
regularly,
plus you had,
but they
like,
usually
same
fly
engines.
modern blue stuff, so... Yeah, I had the same
Okay,
issue yesterday, but I had to
nothing
reslot.
helped.
Yeah. I maybe there's a way to fix it, but I couldn't figure it out, so I just reslotted.
So it's a specific slot, or you just can go back to spectator?
Back to Spectator and back to that slot.
Oh, there is an oopsie. Okay. Yes.
What?
I don't think anyone will use it, but we can F2 to enemy planes. I mean, it's not really helping that much anyway. So.
Oh, there is. Each base does have EWR. So if you kill it, you can partially blind the enemy.
Wait, so we do not have
Boiler, is that you on my wing?
Yeah.
What?
We do not have AWACS.
Okay.
Yeah, we do.
No.
No,
Sabers,
no AWACS, EWR.
Is that you flying with me? I got a Su-33 on my wing.
I'm near someone. I can't see.
Did you just roll over the top of somebody?
Maybe. I'm gonna pop I can pop a flare.
Go for it.
2 flares.
Okay, it's not you. It's probably Lumi then, who I think said
Yeah,
couldn't
Lumi
get
is
SRS to
on
work.
someone's left wing.
Yeah, that's me. Okay. I managed to navigate myself to Anderson by accident, so I might yeet these fabs and then go air to air.
Waypoint 2 is Anderson, by the way.
That should be it.
I think waypoint 1 is Roca, waypoint 2 is...
That's northwest field under me, and then Anderson's the open
the other
area.
way around. Check the...
Yeah, waypoint 1 is Anderson, waypoint 2 is Rhoda.
Oh.
Got enemy air coming in over, looks like towards Guam.
I'm gonna try and deal with them as soon as I get these bombs gone.
Engine still doesn't start.
Check.
Weird.
Hey Ross, which one is TWS in?
Check the...
TWS is SNP.
Probably no destination.
Also start one by one. You can start both of them.
I probably know most of things.
There's the EWR. There's the F-16s.
Actually, no. There's only one F-16.
Back, that's one.
Am I not releasing them yet?
You start one by one.
Oh shit, really? That was quick. And I missed. God damn it. Well, I just ate an Avenger, I think. Or a Stinger.
No stingers.
Actually gonna grab
Well,
position.
I mean, Avengers fire Stingers, but you know what I mean.
Well, when I hear stinger, I think manpad.
We can land at
Avengers.
Rotor, right?
Avengers have stingers.
Yes, I know Avengers have stingers, but when I hear the term stinger, I think of the manpad shoulder-launched one.
Hey, super. No extinguisher, no FC3 stuff doesn't have extinguishers, but if you shut the engine down, it should just
Well, position
thing.
3 has a heavier loadout. No, it's a lot.
That was spicy.
It's 2 FAB 500s instead of the fucking 25s. And it has. Wait, do you have R33s?
Oh, that's spicy. I got somebody incoming. I wonder. I might have to just try for a lucky shot here. With one engine. Looks like the
For
other
some
guy's
reason
slowing
my throttles
there.
wants to go haywire.
Check if you don't have to
Wait,
to shoot.
wait, I can't even fucking crash. I can't check because if I release the
That looks like a splash.
okay,
Yeah, you
Our
have-
team's got one down already.
what's
Good.
the
Yeah, you
parking brake?
This shitter has toe brakes. Parking brake is a button. I mean, not parking brake. You have takeoff brake, which is a button, and it's the paddle on the stick, but it's digital, and you have toe brakes.
Oh shit, I've lost
No
both
parking
engines.
brake, which will hold me well and fiddle with control menu, right?
No, this is a different.
I see. Found the issue. Okay, this is good.
Probably have the lever map.
Uh-oh.
Just like
Uh-oh.
unmap it and map the button on the lever.
I know. Oh shit, that was dumb.
Turns out I lost both engines, not just my left engine.
F. Holy shit, my frame rate just died. Why? What the fuck? Why? Why did my frame?
Yes,
Because
oh shit
the guy-
indeed.
the wrong.
Oh my
okay.
god. Now there is someone there.
I might leave the air to ground people that are actually competent at it.
Oh, I see a flanker. off my
Who
nose.
spawned on position?
Couldn't save the plane,
There's
unfortunately.
about to be a whole train of blue coming
Up,
in.
come up.
Looks like.
Blin 1-1.
What? It's just random now?
Yeah.
Got 100.
Oh my god, you're gonna run into me. He unspawned as well. Ah.
Okay, I'm taking 50%.
Oh shit, my engine's running.
Not sure
Yes,
what
they
the
were.
fuck happened with,
Why are they me?
why I couldn't turn.
Yeah, they got like 6 aircraft coming in all at once. They're coordinating this to push.
I'm running a non-DWR at Anderson right now.
I went for a bombing run on the F-16s, but I think I missed. And I got shot down. Rip. Ah, Zach ate the R-2017.
Ross, I was unable to get clearance to start up, so I just, from position 3, I was able to just hold my toe brakes, and then just
Okay.
eat it off that way.
First time you ask, it actually takes a while to summon. But it happens eventually. Same on the old one. The old one doesn't matter because hold back are broken. Okay, I'm ready to take it. Wheel steering. Okay. No, it's off by default.
Now I'm having the same problem.
Hey Ross, you know this event almost got cancelled.
Really?
Yeah, because Maple, we were gonna run on Maple servers because Uni was gonna be gone, and Maple showed up like 3 hours earlier, and Like he was having problems with his router, so we couldn't get the server to pop up. I'm getting ready to cancel it when Uni came in and said his vacation was canceled.
Seal, I'm having the same problem. It's the front right launch position. As soon as you shut down the engines, you can't turn them back on.
In my case, it was throttle axis.
Well, it seems to...
They're not allowing startup, so basically... yeah. No JBDs.
Just go if you have 50. Even with 70, you can go from here.
Yeah, there's plenty of aero promote. Yeah, there's a whole train of jets coming in right now, guys. I'll try to delay them as much as I can, but this is going to be interesting.
Get back in the air as quickly as I can.
There's 4 of them all flying together.
That was very easy. It just works. I didn't have to steal. I'm a burner already.
Is there a keybind for the fire extinguishers in the Su-33?
I don't think so.
This is FC3. There is no such thing as fire extinguisher.
Just shut down the affected engine and hope for the best.
E3 times.
I got 2 committed on me.
Okay, who's in lead?
So we're going to Rota, right?
Yeah.
Defend Rota.
Waypoint 2 is Rota. But we have to ground, so... Unless you have it to air.
I got 3 committed on me.
Yeah, but we need to refuel there.
No, we can attack and then refuel.
Okay. So waypoint 1 is Anderson.
Yeah, if you want to take like 30% fuel, no weapons, you can ferry fly to Rota. Just don't get shot on the ground when you're there.
You gonna lead or am I gonna lead?
I'm going to assume the ground crew have done their thing.
We're gonna go under sun and review one of Rota to the auto. Murder munitions. Smooth brain moment. Going military. No.
I think we will catch stingers there. Yes.
The airfield is, if I recall correctly, holy shit, there's a bunch of missions in there. What the hell? Oh my god. Blues are... Someone launched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 aim 7s.
Wow.
What a hero.
Holy shit, guys, I just saw a missile go right under my jet. Holy shit, that was scary.
Zachary's
I
got
think I
one.
shit myself.
Just be annoying. Just just be annoying. Just
Fuck him.
with T over all things. T. Just be annoying and like distract them.
Awkward moment when no aim 7 and 7 and came out 10 is first.
Do they? Do they have attack?
They have 7Fs.
Tell him when the fucking F-18C came out, and tell him when R-27R came out. Actually,
Are they all concentrated
just-
on Saber or attacking ground as well?
Most of them are up my ass at the minute. Oh, right over Rota though.
Mad, just say mad because bad.
Flash.
That's all you need to do. Just say mad because bad.
Yes.
When he's
Yeah,
when he's misbehaving, hit him in the ego. This cripples
Wait,
the Zakrix.
I lost you. After
oh,
ground.
fuck, I get the wrong way. Who's navigating fuck myself.
Ooh, Steve got me.
Wait, you don't see me? I see going 130. So doing 130. I'm gonna level up
You're
at
probably below me.
I think I've got my
Actually, no,
waypoints fucked up somehow.
3,800.
Then you're above me now. Yeah, I see you above.
Also, I have wrong QNH sets. Should be everything. Be nice if the autopilot would happen. Yeah, so I'm going. You're turning left, and you're gonna rejoin the fucking track because we're gonna approach from the wrong direction. I don't know what is there. There might be fucking dragons.
Let's play a
I'm
Tomcat.
not gonna
I'll
pass
walk that far out.
Don't wanna check. You should also see me on the data.
There we go.
I
I
see you.
see somebody
Nope.
up my nose. Right there.
You should.
You should.
It's because I'm. Yeah, but I see you visually now.
Stream. Flagger actually has the same fucking stream issue Meek has. With 29. Like, it skips through center, there's no way to fucking center stream at all. There's like a region in the center that it just skips through.
Ah, it was a trade.
So I see GUAM. Where are those F-16s on there? Are they fucked already?
They're on the southwestern side on the apron. There should be a crater near them where I tried to bomb them. The EWR is also on the southern side between runways.
Okay.
Are you guys in a two-ship right now?
Yes.
I
Yes.
think you're in front of me.
What?
Looks like you got two coming in.
That's bad if anyone coming into us because we
Vibe
have
check.
173. Yes, it's us.
Okay. Turning right.
I'll support you against these two.
I'm not even using radar.
Yeah, we're radar off. Also, we're gonna turn on jammers to descent. Just for the peace of mind.
Well, oh yeah. Maybe they will
60
actually
kilometers.
lower the Vulcan lock range.
Oh my god.
Maybe, but maybe not.
You got one sorting on you, the other one's heading for Rota. I'm going for the guy that's sorting on you.
Okay.
Okay, autopilot.
Well, I don't see any pings from him. So.
He's turning cold
Okay.
now, it seems. Maybe he's trying to intercept you over the airfield.
Jammer on 2-kilometer trail. And we're descending.
Jammer. We use crayons? Or we use
I don't
everything
have
in
crayons. I have S8s. And we need to sort targets. I'm gonna go for the fucking F-16s. Actually, what do you have?
I have crayons, and I have S8s as well.
Use crayons for the EWR. So you go for EWR, I'm gonna go for the F-16s. If we go low, we're gonna pop up.
I mean, I can kill EWR with gun. Easy.
Yeah, but we won't have that opportunity because we're gonna. There are defenses, so we need to go like.
I've lost you guys off my data link.
Whereas pop up, launch shit, and call us. We don't have time to fucking come.
Having a problem to stay behind though when you dive, so I'm close and
Air
trailing.
brake out
Yes, it is out. It's still.
and throttle because like
It's still.
I'm on idle.
It's still not that good.
I'm worried that
Okay,
trailing
nice
guy's
level.
gonna turn around on me. I want speed and I want
So
altitude.
You should have your shit somewhere on the center of the fucking airfield, but you will spot it from. Also,
So
if
it
you
will be parking or what? But I mean, killing one EWR is like. I can kill two something.
You've got a guy
So
heading for Anderson
EWR
right now.
Yes.
primary.
that's after we pass, because that's the thing, the shit is defended. Once we figure out where the fuck defenses are, we can try neutralizing them and then just rating everything. I'm assuming we will probably die at the first pass and accomplish nothing. So running that far ahead. Okay, air to ground mode. There she go. Up there. Those are rockets, those are bombs. Go rockets first.
Oh, okay, I see him sorting on us a bit like okay, I was just going for him. Timing seems alright.
I've got one here to deal with. I can't go for your guy yet.
Let me actually turn on autopilot for a second. Airfield is 160 meters, so below 160 meters, we should be fine.
Here's where we find out if he knows the maximum range of an R-27R.
Radio check.
Loud and clear.
Speeding up. We need to speed up because there's one guy
Keep in mind,
who
you're
kills
gonna be
Ross.
perpendicular to that. I'm
So
already.
we turn right,
military.
right?
Okay, now he's defending.
Yes, on the waypoint is the fucking airfield. We're gonna pop up once we reach the cliff, and then hopefully find something immediately before they kill us.
Yeah, I'm behind you like
Okay.
around 3 kilometers. Tell me sides.
Popping up.
Tell me
There's a
what
guy
you
going
should
for
see.
Rhoda. I'm going for him.
That's a splash.
Me do this. The fucking.
Splash one.
Okay, I am dead.
I used more missiles than I
That
probably
went
should
well.
have there.
That was amazing. I don't know what killed me.
I'm gonna turn away
Oh
from
my
this guy.
god!
Avenger.
Holy shit! You're still flying!
That's Zach.
Wait, did you blow up the fucking F-16s? What did you blow up?
I'm not
Because cowardly,
sure. I
but
didn't see
you don't have
F-16.
You don't have a wing.
I hope I blew
didn't
up
see either.
at least Vulcan.
Oh shit, I see where they are. They are scattered. Holy fuck, they are north, not south. They are north side.
Yeah, I can't
Are they?
fly.
I was looking for
can't
them south.
navigate.
They are not south. They are north.
You wanna do this, buddy? You wanna do this? We can do this.
So,
Guy by road is sorting on me, but he's got somebody else on his flank.
That's
getting
me
low
on
fuel.
his flank.
Alright, we can pincer this guy, then I'm gonna head back for fuel. I might try...
respawning.
You gonna go
If
for
we
Rhoda?
are not dumbasses,
I was gonna go for the boat, but I don't know if I want to risk crashing the aircraft.
If we are not dumbasses and we were thinking ahead, we probably should have done some wild weasel shit to take out the defenses first and then go for the targets. Now we lost one airframe.
Oh, he's fast.
I'm sure.
Hey Ross, if you can get him defensive and maybe to turn into me.
I have one R27R left, so I kind of don't want to launch it outside parameters.
Kotick can't connect.
Okay, I'll see if I can launch one at him and put some pressure on.
He's pure hot on me. He's actually outspeeding me. He's really fast. Okay, I'm gonna do a R-Max R27, try and force him defensive.
We are out of rockets.
I think he might have launched.
Yeah, he launched.
Yeah,
shot on him. He's going up.
Because we won't have time to spend them all.
He's conning.
R-Max R73, you go, son.
Who's? He did.
Splash.
I wasted a missile. Oh well.
That's alright. Better to waste missiles than get shot down and lose the plane. I should have the fuel to make the boat, maybe, so I might head for that. Because I kind of want to do some boat landings. I don't get enough practice with it. I think I'm being buddy spiked.
Yeah, my T-Wiz locked you automatically. I'm about to pass off. I'm off your left. The clock. Left.
Here.
Cross.
Left to clock, I like that. I see ya.
Works for me.
Yeah, left to clock. That's the new term.
Loudly.
Pop-up works only when you know where target is.
Testing.
Hello.
Yeah, that's why we should have. Yeah, that's a good thing. We should have just done a fucking.
I don't know how many aircraft we have left, so I'm trying to preserve this one as much as I can.
With defending,
That was a Tomcat.
with defense they have, they don't have radar sounds. We can go a bit higher with flares and at least pinpoint something.
What's minimum launch range for the? Oh, sorry, maximum launch range for the S8s in a dive? Is it more than 5 kilometers?
I'm not sure. And
You can send them ballistic, but you know.
Are you guys thinking I should have done chaparrals after all?
No,
Still good? Okay.
it's fine.
I
mean,
want it to be too hard, but I don't want it to be too
I
easy
died
at the
because
same
I
time.
didn't hit my
Depends
flares
on
early enough.
how
When I
many
did
are
that.
there. We just don't know
There's
how many are there.
3 or 4 Avengers, if I remember correctly.
They
wanna
like
say 4?
immediately murdered us, even though we popped up out of nowhere from below them, like 50 meters
Yeah,
below
they
them.
killed Matt really fast. I'm not sure what.
Yeah,
maybe that was
they
Vulcan.
immediately fucking.
Did
like,
you put them
like,
on red state and excellent? I guess.
What the fuck? My stick keeps going to the right on its
Oh,
own.
stick to trimmer mode. Make sure you haven't got that bound by accident.
Also
Or
keep
he-
in mind that you can't trim out row in FC3 because it's fucked. You will also get spike row.
Or Saber could be tripping the autopilot.
Yeah, that too,
use
actually.
Pilot on long
Well,
long cruise.
That could be it. If you
Yeah.
accidentally trip the autopilot, it'll keep trying to
Nope,
force its
not-
way back to level.
I didn't.
Also autopilot fucks stream
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
because it's fucked. Like you release autopilot and you're not trimmed to what autopilot trimmed to because it doesn't without that shit.
Oh, perfect song for this.
God, this is. It just did it out of nowhere. I pressed nothing.
They load the
Yeah, it
fucking
happens
pencil.
sometimes. Just try and hit
They
all
do.
of the autopilot reset buttons and whatever trim center is. I think it's Control T by default.
I just took 50% fuel and that's it.
I have 70. So, already, yeah.
That should be my hook. Yes, it is.
I like how the Su-33 has dynamic reflections on the gauges now, but baked-in static ones on the camera.
Yeah. Well, you know what it is. It's a specific glass material that does it, and apparently the reflections are baked into the rough mat. I'm not sure which channel it uses. So what I might do at some point when I remember to do it is try and figure out which channel it uses in the rough mat and then add
Can
it to stuff
someone
that doesn't have it.
Remove them from switches.
Yeah.
Can
And me,
someone search the actual binding for
Uh-huh.
me, because I am trying to keep my plane from crashing.
Which
into
one
the
do you want?
water. Both.
Saber, left alt 9 is the default for the autopilot reset.
Yeah. And in a Russian aircraft you should have that on stick. Like that and
Nope,
the
it's still
level
doing it.
autopilot.
Trim reset is Control T, left Control T.
Still doing it.
And I don't know what stick to trimmer control mode is by default because I unbound it. Someone else will have to tell you.
The autopilot override is left shift and A.
Or even is the autopilot panel in this? It
That
should
no
be
won't be shitty autopilot.
by the stick. No.
Still
You
didn't do
already
it.
pressed
Oh, right side.
You already did press autopilot.
Maybe.
Override is for when
I
autopilot
don't
is on.
fucking know. The auto throttle.
my
Oh no, here it is.
It's when you want to
Saber.
like
Check the panel immediately in front of the throttle. There should be a 9-pack of buttons there. Make sure none of them have a light on them. Hey, brake shot.
Okay,
Thanks
it's
for the raid.
fake.
Hope you had a good
There's
stream.
my rudder.
Welcome everybody. We're on the
My rudder was
ATWG
bugging
server.
out.
Doing a bit of Su-33 stuff.
okay.
Oh, that was stressful.
The Russian aircraft are
Technotinium, thanks for the follow.
autopilot
Welcome to
in
the
Russian
stream.
aircraft is organized roughly the same way as in Iraq. We're expected to fly on autopilot the entire time, that's why you have override. In fact, in MiG-29, like, you have identical override paddle as in Iraq.
So similar to the way that you fly the Ka-50.
Yeah. But instead of button, like, in flanker you have a...
You guys get
the
to watch
fixed
me
trigger,
screw up a carrier
the-
landing here in a minute.
the KB stick. That trigger is actually
least I got a
supposed to
decent
be,
amount of fuel left.
autopilot override. It's not for gas. And in MiG-29 you have a paddle along the length of the stick, just like in Iraq. Then you have, in every Russian aircraft since MiG-21, basically you have a big red button on top for autopilot disconnect, and opposite side of trimmer you have the level autopilot button. Or recovery autopilot.
Oh yeah, I messed up.
Where is old
mission
Smokey?
briefing, didn't I?
That's alright. Oh, wrong
Whoops.
channel.
Yeah, behind you.
That's alright, most people seem to have figured it out pretty quick. Just say it was CIA spies messing with our intelligence.
I didn't know Western intelligence was that competent.
True. Oh, I'm starting to get stutters. Is anyone else getting that?
No.
I had them for a second, I don't really know.
Might have been
I'm
because I was loading the
lucky
ships.
Just to go.
Oh, there they are. I love how you can spot the carriers from so far away when you fly on red. Is it an oil well fire? No.
Oh.
Is it a meteorite?
Suddenly-
No.
Suddenly
It's a
I don't have
Russian-
waypoints anymore.
Yeah, we don't have waypoints.
They deleted themselves. This is actually a bug with the fucking FC3.
Yeah, it happens to Su-25 guys on Cold War all the time.
It happens in all FC3. The weapons between. Usually, another bug like happens before that. You suddenly see weapons of every single unit in the game when you go F10. And then you don't have weapons. It's bizarre. Okay, so how do we even navigate out to Guam?
Not sure why I'm rolling
We don't know where
slightly.
the- we are
3
all-
airfields. Just zoom out the display.
Ah,
I just neutralized my trim, but I've still got a
think
very
there's one
slight
on the
left roll
left is
tendency.
oh,
Oh,
Passport,
right,
and
because differential
select-
R73 loadout.
we are
I
west.
forgot there's only 2 lights for the 73s.
We are west, so southern one, top.
Have I did a Hind video? I'll
One.
have to check that out later. That should be good giggles.
Okay. South Carolina. No, okay. Now we have.
Looks like Maple left.
How many people we got on?
No F-14s on
We need
the
some
other
more
team,
blues.
just Hornets.
You still have me?
Yep.
Okay.
Not even Vasvarat, I think. The landing will be
You don't need to, but
better,
I.
actually safe.
No, Vasvarat actually gives you flight director to the initial point.
I still got Posadka.
If you switch to Posadka, it will try to align you with the runway center and will perpendicular to you, so it would lead you south of Guam.
Do you have jamming, by the way?
It's off. They're talking on the channels, not jam. But we are radio silence. They're not gonna check. In fact, we're not gonna use jammer on this one because it's gonna be useless. Simply the way of position. Leveling off at 6,000. And holding 700.
Just use that to dump a little bit of speed. Gear coming down, hooks down, flaps. Holy shit, that kicks the nose down. That's like what a Spitfire does when the flaps drop, the nose kicks over, and then you go up. Which is the behavior I was talking about with the Flight Simulator Spitfire, where it doesn't quite behave the way it should when the flaps drop. That's same thing as what the Su-33 does. The nose should kick down, and then it should start getting lift. Because the trailing edge flaps on this plane, it's like the entire back third of the wing moves. It's quite
Got
impressive.
contact coming in.
I'm a bit high here. Okay, I'm a lot high here, but it should be okay. I can correct that.
What's the ceiling for the Avenger?
5 kilometers, 15,000 feet.
I would say 4.5 even.
I usually give it 5 just to be sure.
We're gonna stay at 6,000 margin.
Okay, got a glide slope appearing here.
If we stay at 6, actually, that's what I should have think about, but I'm in brain off. We could have just, you know, raid from high altitude, at least F-16s,
yeah.
because we can
And
see them.
I was thinking with my dick.
Okay, we see already... what's the burning there? It's our leftovers? I saw something. No, I don't see it. I saw
I mean,
something
you
burning.
caused a lot of carnage. Oh shit! Flares!
That's me, that's
Something
me.
burning.
That's me.
You have enemy air there?
Deck's clear.
Negative. I was just flaring because I just dropped a stick of CCRP over the EWR.
I think the
Yeah,
I
someone
think
Enemy
killed-
air
the-
is way away. Holy shit!
Okay.
They have hands down. Yeah, that fire there, that's
EWR.
No, EWR is still up. It's in the middle.
In
The
chat it
fire
says
is-
it's dead.
Okay.
Body spike, 12 o'clock. One of uses.
Ross, are you airborne?
I'm landing.
Those
Yeah,
are
that's
fucking.
friendly.
Those are puppy lights.
No,
I need to RTB soon.
little
I have
Also-
127 R by the
low
way.
here.
Also, you caused a lot of carnage.
I don't want to ramp strike.
when you
This
were
thing's landing gear is
on
very
your
long, so I
ramp.
need to
Like,
get a
everything was
little
on fire,
altitude.
so there will be leftovers.
This is the worst fucking approach. Just like all my carrier approaches.
So I have crayons. I guess I go and just do high
There's
altitude
3
pass
aircraft coming in,
on,
guys.
Oh
let's
shit, the
just
flag's
fuck
up.
F-16s, I guess.
Just a heads up, the AWR's dead. I got it with
Yeah.
the CCRP drop.
Ooh.
Hey, if
Okay,
you
we
do
can
this-
probably speed
Ooh.
up.
We can just fucking okay. Fuck. Yeah,
Speed up.
There's 3 enemy aircraft coming in.
accelerating military.
Hot, one is kinda hot, one is far hot.
I'm on the deck. Safely, barely.
Matt and Lazy, I'll try cover you from these ones sorting.
Yeah.
Yes, I see.
Yeah, if I'm
the-
gonna defend these guys, I'm gonna have to land that rotor.
They are far. Like we'll be off by the time.
Yeah, I hope so.
Hey, Firewolf.
We'll stay on. Cause you know where the things are now. Just that I want to
No,
stop,
not yet.
okay, then we're
Not
gonna
yet.
I know where they are because I was using it. in right hand turn, by the way.
I'm behind
orbit
two
run.
counters.
Oh my god, my frame rate. Oh my god. Ah!
I'll wait for it to finish spooling down.
I have like
I have
80 now.
I have now 22,
Something
but
loaded
if
for you.
if
Check
I
Discord. I will
look
do.
down on the buildings and zoom in, it drops to 70. Also, there's much stuff to 45.
Ooh.
I think I see
Like-
F-16s, yeah.
Ooh.
Okay,
I
it's
don't
one
think
one per parking, right? So we need to pick up one by one.
Yeah.
So
Thanks for the heads up, Anoni.
from our side, I will pick up those that are on bigger parking. You pick up those that are in, like, you know, separate parkings on the right side.
I only see 6 of them. Because I think we destroyed them.
Sorry.
There's a-
I have 6 crayons. Let's
Yeah,
go.
but I
Let's
see
turn
6
in.
of them. There's supposed to be 8.
I mean, destroy at least one, then. Let's go. Where are you going?
Let's
go,
go one by
later.
one. One by one, I will spot the fucking launches.
Yeah, okay, I'm coming. You spot. Because the Hornet boys can come in soon. Jammer on just for the good luck.
Oh, Boiler got the EWR. Nice. Been wondering, do you have a link for this playlist somewhere I can find it? It has some nice songs. If you put !playlist in chat, the bot should tell you. If that doesn't work for whatever reason, it's pinned in my Discord in the jukebox.
One rocket away. Spot launches.
Like
Landed
most
near
of
it.
Red has a kill so far. And most of us have also died to the Avengers at least once.
Lock. Something.
Keep turning right.
Incidentally,
expedite.
if anyone has good, clear
Because
photos, I mean clear photos of good resolution of the
We have three,
pre-repaint
2-hour
deck,
guys, though.
especially from when this ship was on sea trials, please post it in my
Okay, you
Discord.
run in.
Because I've been very
no.
slowly working on a retexture for this. I've been retexturing it as Tbilisi, which is what it was called on sea trials before they renamed it. And the deck was laid out slightly differently, and the paint was different. So I'm trying to get the deck done. I've got the hull done, but it's hard to find references for. By that I mean I found one reasonably decent photo of the old deck, but because it's old color film, the contrast isn't there. It's kind of hard to tell where things are.
Spike, 6 o'clock, up there.
We're good for now. They are rumbling with our boys. I guess we have only one pass now, and then we need to fuck off.
Oh, there's a mess over there.
As they pass. So,
We'll buy you some more time if you need it.
try to push them. Spot launches.
Yeah, I'm above on top.
I'm gonna wait for launch authorization because this was not kicking. Yeah. And they all launched at once, fucking hell. Bombs away as well.
Launch, 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 launch. Okay, I will try to kill one Avenger that I saw. It's on different parts of the airfield.
Out of flares. I destroyed
It
one.
takes so long to refuel this thing.
This is
So long.
Fuck, I got hit.
launches on you. Fuck. Let me
I killed that Avenger, I think. Fire
did you
both
fuck?
engines. Fire both engines, I will
Also,
just go
while
in
we're
and
here,
try
if you guys want to
finish
see
off
the
what I have.
difference in theory
Try to
between
run,
US and Soviet and now
kill
Russian
one,
carrier design,
And the other one I
Yeah, I will try to launch.
those
I
are
don't have trust anymore
S300s.
in,
Each
gliding.
little circle is an S300. Those are rotary
I'm
launchers.
RTB, I don't think... Can we
As well as the
re-armor
catch tans.
Yes, I guess.
And then,
Or only we
you
kill?
can't see it because my big fat jet is in the way, but there's also missiles there. And then there's anti-ship missiles actually in the
Ship over
ramp.
Yep, I'm on this guy.
Can we...
It's quite
Can we
impressive to
re-arm
watch this
at
thing
the
launching.
Yes,
All
you
the
can.
doors come open, it starts yeeting missiles out in every direction. So
Well,
the
I
carrier
traded
here is
my,
as much a weapon as
gliding
the air
jet
wing
for
itself.
something.
In fact, the air wing almost is more of air cover for the carrier, which does the actual damage. It's
So I
pretty
killed
interesting.
Avengers, some F-16s.
The Soviets really like their missile cruisers.
I'll
Really like their
just
missile
run
cruisers.
into the and then I'm gonna...
I'm just about to take off again. You can also see the LSO platform here is
My
missing
plane's
back
doing this
faces.
stupid
It's
fucking thing
enclosed
again.
due to both the danger of operating on a carrier and also the
You said it
extreme
was
climates this
rather-
is expected to operate in.
Yeah, but now it's not. Now it's not fixing it.
I like how they deleted the back facing in the LSO's cabin, but forgot that you could see through the glass. Shoot. Make sure I'm not going to run into anybody when I turn around. Oh god. Hello. I'll wait for you to move first. You should be able to turn left to clear me. I was trying to avoid parking on a spawn position, but it appears I did
can ju-
anyway.
I can just return to suspect.
No, it's fine. It's fine. You go. I can
No,
wait.
it's because I'm going to rearm and refuel for bombs and stuff.
Ah.
It'll take a while.
Somebody about to take off on the other carrier.
What were those binds again? Like, left control A?
Left Alt 9 is autopilot reset. Or, yeah, reset.
Disconnect. Yeah.
Control T, left control T is stream reset.
You should be able to respawn now, Boyle.
Thanks.
Okay, so there's
Yeah,
3
that's
distinct
working.
games.
Maybe you damage.
I actually... Give me one moment, M1.
Maybe you
No?
have bindings reset or something.
I already checked all my bindings and stuff. And not like my physical in-cockpit stick is like it keeps trying to kick right on its own.
It's totally axis fighting.
Yeah, you have some.
You have access
fucking
somewhere.
bindings.
I
Go to
already
axis
checked.
settings.
Yeah, you
You
checked
should
it last
have
time, but
nothing
then
but
you said
not
it's
to roll.
rather.
I already checked. There's nothing else bound to roll axis.
And you should
You can
disconnect
scroll it
autopilot.
to the sides, by the way, if you have too many devices.
Oh, I know what's
That
happening.
image should explain.
I figured it out. My one of the arrow keys on my keyboard's busted.
Why is it bumped?
So it'll hold itself down.
Yeah, unmap it.
So basically, if you want the modern IL-2 series, get IL-2 Battle of Stalingrad. If you want the Battle of Britain and Northwestern
Okay,
Desert
don't give
one,
any
or
stuff
Northern Desert
mapped,
one,
I actually got
get Cliffs of Dover.
the stick.
Keyboard is
If you
default.
want the original one from
Yeah, but I-
2001,
Wait,
what?
get 1946.
Because you tried to
be-
trim me.
But I suspect you mean the modern
No.
one. So that's IL-2 Great
It's
Battles,
still
and the
the
base
same
game for that is
as before, but
Stalingrad.
the other way.
I'll map
Lol.
the
But that
other
flow
arrow.
chart should give you an idea of how
What's it called there,
convoluted the
Doc?
whole series is.
Should I grab air to air and try to support the battle in the air, or should I just grab more bombs and shits and try to finish it?
Also, I have a correction to make to that
mean,
flow chart. Apparently,
We provided
Cliffs of
with
Dover is not
attack
the
time,
same
we can
engine,
use it.
but it looks like
So
the same
far we
engine,
are
so it's
provided
close.
with
Like it's
attack
good
time.
enough for me. It's close enough for me. It still counts.
I'm on initial to rota.
Yeah, this is
Because I
the
mean, you can
Su-33.
kill all their planes, but if you don't bomb shit,
Runway 5. 6, or 9. The one going roughly east.
I think this should be okay. Right, flaps, wings.
Yeah.
enough.
Do we have any cluster munitions?
yeah.
RB case.
We
Yeah,
also have
we're good.
KMGUs.
Oh shit, really?
I will try that then. See if I can like drop them high altitude and like take them out at once.
I was able to put a stick of 12 Fab 250s from like 3,000 meters onto their EWR, so it's very possible.
Only 2 Avengers left. I
Did
killed
they
one.
even try? Okay. Did they even try actually attacking our airbase?
One of them definitely
can
flew
let them,
over
I
it, but
guess.
I don't know if they attacked it.
I don't see any damage. I see a lot of aircraft. Doesn't look very nice. Yeah, they all up. Let's see, they did anything.
Saber, did you remove S-25s from the supercarrier Kuznetsov's warehouse?
No.
It's possible they've all been used up. Maybe.
It's just I didn't see any at
Possible.
mission start.
Overhead.
Seal and Matroshka were talking about using crayons, and Seal took off from the old one, so...
Yeah, we're
Yes.
not using this one. And we are on the old one.
This is really pissing me off.
So, just to confirm, Saber, when this is happening, none of those lights are on the 9 buttons, right? in front of the throttle.
Say what?
So, in front of the throttle,
On your
on the
left.
left-hand side, there's 9 buttons, and they all have writing on them in a single light. None of those lights are on when this is happening, right?
No.
Okay, so it's not the autopilot.
It's totally shit with your devices.
Bring up.
If
bring
stick is
up,
moving.
It's gotta be with my binds, because my stick is doing weird ass shit.
Bring right control, enter, bring up controls indicator. Check what's happening. Because you want to adjust.
Yeah, but it shows the same as the stick in cockpit. It's
Yes.
just moving.
It shows you as
The stick
stream
in
of-
cockpit is moving left on its own now.
It's
It
not
shows
cross.
the stream position.
It's not cross-bound with your rudder, is it?
No, I
it's
just
keyboard.
unbound my rudder.
If you have keyboard like.
I
but you just
unbound
You know-
it on my
come up.
keyboard too.
I wonder. I
Did
wonder
you
if
did you reset the trim after that?
What's the bind
left
again?
left control
I'll try-
T, left control
Let's
T.
Control T.
So Saber, once you
That
reset,
didn't work.
okay. I don't know. The only thing I can think of then is either you've got some conflicting bind,
Base.
or the stick to trim mode keeps activating. Like you might have something that's bound to the stick to trim mode. So go into the bindings and check, like search for trim, and it should come up stick to trimmer or something like that. Make sure it is
I'm
not
just-
bound.
Gliding.
I'm just
into
gonna
the
land
rotor.
this and then I'll figure it out.
Just unbind the whole keyboard section.
Yeah, Claude has pretty good AI. They're not very good at landing. But, like, if you try and land when they're in formation with you, they'll fly into the ground, but in
On
combat,
final.
they're really scary. I mistake them
I
with
got
human
emergency
players with
land
some
this thing, 'cause, like, I cannot keep it
regularity.
up, and I'm on the other end.
Okay. Going around.
Cannot. I can't keep this up.
Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Blue's conceding, we're done.
What'd you say?
We're done. We're conceding. We're finished. We surrender.
Oh, that was quick.
Okay.
We demand so you,
You
would
didn't even try to strike a rotor. There's no
turn
damage.
off
What
your
the hell?
Well,
turn off
there's a
into
lot of
us.
things. There's
Too
a
many
lot of
people
things
talking.
that went wrong with this from the very get-go, and we'll talk about it and fix them.
Clear the runway. Yeah, I'll work on the mission and perfect. Thanks for
not
joining.
It's not just the mission.
Yeah.
We won't be doing this again unless everybody that's flying is here 30 minutes beforehand and has been correctly briefed. If you show up late, you ain't flying, and you gotta be on Discord, because that totally fucked it all up. Yeah, there has to be a pre-brief.
Yes.
We can't go into this. Not
Watch out, you've
knowing
got Saber doing an emergency
what's
landing
gonna
there.
happen. That's silly.
He's clear. Okay, come on.
Usually
Matroszka
they-
on the downwind,
I'm-
runway 09. Rotor.
Yeah, I'm clear. I'm streaming what's happening to my stick right now, see? If you guys watch.
Yeah, we had major technical problems on blue side. Our jets wouldn't start correctly. There's other issues going on here
Oh.
besides the ones that I just enumerated. So I'm not exactly sure why we regressed a year in DCS for bugs, but we have.
We actually had problems starting up actually in some jets. This
Yes,
is FC3,
yes.
so something's
Same
fucked.
thing.
Oh,
yeah.
I had these problems because of my mappings.
Because you're what?
Mappings. Control maps.
Okay.
Right? Is anybody watching this stream?
Yeah, I see a Saber.
Yeah, you see what's happening?
He said he was on final,
very
but
odd.
not sure on final to where.
And if I go into my control,
It might be a bit longer, but I don't
like
see.
everything is good.
Try right control enter to bring up controls indicator to see what
Well, it will show the same thing as the stick, though. Show go search.
It also shows your trim position on the controls.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Stick doesn't
Yeah,
show.
yeah, yeah.
With a separate dot for smaller one is trim. Matroszka on base, rotor runway 9.
Yeah, Saber, go right control enter so we can see what the trim's doing.
Right control A.
Enter. I can't really
Pressed.
see it. In the bottom right corner of the screen, it comes up with the indicator.
Oh, there it is, yeah.
But
Okay, it was him
stream
dying, though.
quality is not really allowing. Okay, guys.
It's not moving the trim. It has to be a bind conflict somewhere.
Yeah.
I have not
Bring
had
up,
this
bring up
problem until
axis.
today.
Bring up adjust controls and axis.
Matryoshka on final run with 9.
I'm still airborne, so I'll let you guys sort that out.
Okay,
Will they be
no,
off the
go
fucking
right.
runway, or
In-flight
will they
troubleshooting.
go around?
No, go right on in this like scroll
That's
right.
GUAM there, so I'm a
What-
bit
what
further
is
south
there
than
on
where I
the right?
wanted to be.
Nothing.
Yeah, it's never done this before today.
What if you go to Joy X and go axis
Okay,
tune?
there.
Yes.
Puppy lights are fucked.
Move the stick a bit. So it's not ghosting on this stick as well.
No, it is not. Let me try.
Hey, Archer! This is Raidman. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome, everybody. We're just, looks like we're just wrapping up this mission. Red have won, although blue team were having issues apparently, so we might see a rerun in the future. I might as well go land back on the boat. More carrier landing practice is always welcome, I guess.
So we won, but I'm actually gonna try dropping those game choose just for this. We don't have them.
If that would be a keyboard button, it would be constantly showing, I guess, right now. I think it's pressed.
Did you guys want to keep trying to blow that shit up? Like, did you
Yeah,
guys want to keep
no.
flying?
I'm gonna try dropping game juices.
Let me try getting a new plane.
We have a
You
lot of
actually-
fuel on
maybe
board,
you
so
can
we're going to
dump it.
try and dump some. That is not the correct
Didn't look
button.
like it.
What the fuck did that just do?
Now it's moving fine. Now that I got a new plane, so guess I'm lining up for air to ground.
Ah, that would be why that happened. I completely forgot that's what it's bound to.
Hit AP.
That could have gone very badly for me. What am I looking for? Fuel dump. Left alt
Oh
D.
my god, I could.
Of course I'm gonna remember
Oh no. Actually, wait. This is bad. Because I think they
You
count.
want to take a lot of 250s?
Wait, did I not?
that. Oh, Steve's still on. We can fight
Were you
Steve.
guys able to equip ERs?
Nope.
No.
That's the thing. Does each submunition work as one munition? Because for rockets
yeah.
it does, and we only had 100 of them, total pencils.
No. KMG is
Hey Ross,
container.
Mm-hmm.
if you remember
So if
from
there's only
when we
100 of them,
run
that's
our
one KMG.
mission,
Yeah.
the only rockets that really did any damage to the ground vehicles
Were the
were the frag
RFPs.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that modern. I don't mind this kind of stuff. Like, it's still analog gauges.
Oh my god.
It's still fairly old-fashioned
When I
weapons.
see
This
these,
is fine
like-
by me.
6 of them.
The modern stuff I'm not into is all glass cockpit,
Okay,
active
my
radar
guess is
homing
that they
missiles.
won't blow
That's what
because
doesn't
there's
really
not
interest me.
enough munitions. This is 100. And it shows you 96 under KMG. So
Stinger's
so
out
literally
from,
only one KMG.
No, it's
Stingers out from
containers.
Anderson.
I hope
Yeah, they don't function like rockets in the warehouses.
What don't?
I mean, I know normal CPUs don't, but that's the thing. AMGs actually show you comments on niche. That's worrying.
It's not actually showing you. It's just tooltip inscription. In brackets, it's just description.
I mean, on the loadout, on the bottom right
Yes.
of the.
You have first count,
Probably
then
won't say
X,
anything.
then you have description
Yeah,
of
thank
the.
you. Steve's probably rearming back at the carrier.
I don't mean the tooltip. I mean on the bottom of the
Oof.
table. As in,
Oof.
when you have rockets, you have that number in bottom right of the square. And it's the same for KMG.
Rip.
Okay, I will not know until they kill me.
Steve's had a really good mission.
There's only one Avenger left, I think.
Where is it on the airfield seal?
Not sure. The part, I think northern part closer to shore.
Copy, thanks.
Who's on the Kuznetsov? Anyone?
Might be Loomy. So their carrier should be over here somewhere or over here. Looks like their S3 got, well not S3, looks like their E3 got popped. I can speak today.
Are all the 16s at Anderson destroyed?
I'm not sure. Ah, S3 got zapped. Okay. Yeah, we still got 3 blues on. We'll get some more air-to-air in, maybe.
Yeah. I'll definitely do some fixes for this. Make it a bit. Bit better. If anything, we could call this a test run.
Yeah. I mean, for a first mission, it's certainly better than my first mission.
Here's the important thing, though, Ross. Was it better than Alpin's mission yesterday?
It was certainly less frustrating, that's for fucking sure. I didn't even get to do any of the actual mission stuff yesterday because I kept getting fucked up on the carrier deck. At least I've learned the visual reference for this on the back
At
cat.
least the
Or not
Kuznetsov's
cat,
launch
back
ramp
ramp.
doesn't look like Swiss cheese.
Yeah. I don't know how that happened. I think one of them despawned, but they did it in a way that blew their plane up and it took out the other guy. I think, though, in hindsight, like, it wasn't them not knowing what they were doing, it was probably them expecting the carrier to be a bit faster. Because, now I think about it, the carrier wasn't even pushing a wake. It was moving, or at least the smoke was moving, so there might have been a headwind, but it wasn't pushing wake, so it couldn't have been moving very fast. So I feel really bad now, because I think I blew up on them and it was probably Alpin's fault.
The default speed when you spawn it in the mission editor is, I think it's set to 11 knots or something like that. So
Oh,
it's
Jesus, yeah.
When I did it,
walking
it was
pace.
at 0.
Yeah, but if you set a waypoint, the default speed is like 11 knots.
I think we've just had a blue takeoff. Probably a Hornet. Oh, they're all in Hornets.
So do you guys have any suggestions on how to change it?
Maybe, I don't know, if you can maybe add some escort chips around the carriers just so people don't, like, it didn't happen today as far as I'm aware, but just so people don't get tempted to try and, like, spawn camp each other. And also for a bit more visual interest. The ground targets, I mean, they're okay.
I was thinking maybe lowering the difficulty, the skill level on the Avengers. just a
Yeah,
tad.
that might be an idea as well.
But keep the difficulty of the Strelas because the performance of them is disproportional.
Of the SA-13s?
Yeah.
I'll trust you.
Don't make it a big difference. Make it like maybe 1 difficulty level. But yeah, the Avengers get more shots, I think. And the, or actually no, it might be the same number. No, it is more, because Strelas are 4. And the Avengers don't hit as hard, and they don't have proximity fuses, but they track better.
Just take them down 1 notch, so whatever they are, take them down 1.
They're
What?
probably set all the way up.
Oh my god, they haven't done refueling. They stopped refueling. What?
You sucked all the fuel.
We've got one heading for,
What
it looks like
is
Tinian.
this? Wait, no,
think
no,
I
no.
might
I bet you
add,
can suck off the golf ball through the garden hose. Right?
They refueled me and I have. Oh my god, yes, I have. I have this.
I think
Let's
I might
go.
also add more airframes.
Yeah, that might be
More in
worthwhile.
reserve.
Like 3 or 4 per player, maybe.
I mean, it depends. Like if you just if like who it was, Uni here who said that like only those who appear in time participate and no one else, then it will be controlled event. Then you don't need to manipulate airframes at all
Yeah, that's true.
because everyone will know limitations.
Also, yeah, briefing. Like actually fucking plumb ahead. It does well.
Oh, Steve disconnected.
Okay, let's see. Out.
We'll give him a wake-up
This is
call.
fucking airbase.
I need to get my...
It's not even an airbase.
Anyone have
First
iPhone
one
12
out.
mini? I saw it today and I had an urge to buy that, but then I remembered that article which Herb posted, I think, Matt. Remember that iPhone wants to do this
Yeah.
algorithm which will parse all your photos
mean?
for possible child
Yeah.
abuse thing and then report it
I could totally
automatically.
see being reported to fucking authorities because AI mistook a fucking because either fucking hash collision. I think Muta was doing a video about this, or like literally AI mistake is to fucking dog photos.
Also,
Okay,
who they will report in
Whoa.
Russia? Like,
I assume this will only work in the US. But I wouldn't count on it. Also, like they claim it's just for this, but
Yeah,
what
you
they
did
have
really
in fact
well,
is gonna
Steve.
be used for a whole bunch of shit. Like in Russia, they will. I wouldn't be surprised if like Putin tells them, please fucking.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Report dissidents to us, and they will okay. Because they will. Same in China. We know they will do it in China because they did it before.
Remember like 10 years ago when Apple wouldn't even unlock terrorist phones for the US government? Like, known terrorists? And now they're like, oh yeah, let's just have an algorithm scan everything in your phone.
Yeah, let's help Chinese Communist Party sell Hong Kongers for organs.
Mmm, boots are delicious.
So, where's this last Avenger?
should be like closer to shore part of the airfield. Like the edge.
Matroszka taking runway 027 north departure. Sorry, south. I lost my composure.
Saber, check F10 map. I've marked a Falcon that's still alive as well.
Alright, I see that guy. I'm probably just
They have
rolling
enough
on
fucking
him.
runway to take off. Holy shit. Need to use it. Wait, I did
In
not turn on
33.
fucking...
But you're full of Kimji.
It might be worth actually Saber as well giving them 7Ms instead of 7Fs.
Yeah, I was
also,
thinking that, too.
almost got a fucking FOD. So that's even happening. Actually, no, it's probably not even model. I assume this shit is just for fucking show and to fuck with your engines. Because I forgot to turn on the FOD skills.
How many of them were there? Let me check back actually for the...
I killed that Avenger. Or not the Avenger, the Vulcan.
Vulcan? Nice.
Because I do see air fights myself.
Hello.
So I'm going... I don't see any blue aircraft like this. So
Do the carriers have air defenses active?
Yes.
Okay. Man, the fucking air defenses on the US carriers must suck.
Should get SM2s.
Oh, okay, so
they're not awake,
TAC
apparently.
PoE is available. So I
Yes,
can
yes.
see how those suck at PVR.
this is disgusting. Oh my god. It's like,
Su-33.
Wait,
I will
remember
just
the
drop
problem
this shit.
is
I will just drop this game just like in the middle of the subsistence.
Oh,
server
gee.
will
What
crash
hit me?
if you...
Something hit me.
The problem
Something
is, I
broken
think
on
in
the control.
Su-33 you can't switch, like,
Avenger.
I
what
was
it's called,
actually...
cut of
Avenger,
burst or
I
something.
was-
No, you can't switch which pylon you use, so it will use all of them.
Yeah, off one
Yeah,
wing.
I was
yeah.
actually gonna ask if there's a way to fucking switch the salvo off. Because it works.
There is mapping. There is mapping. Try to...
I know.
Yeah,
but
but
is there
like,
any way to see in
check.
the cockpit?
No,
To wait for
no,
a
check-
space so I can get
check
a word
if
in
it's
edgeways.
there in map. So basically try
There
to
is.
hit it once, maybe it will work.
I think that there
I
is also
already
an
hit
Avenger
it
towards
unknown
the
number of times.
land side of the
So I
runway.
don't know what to set.
I think
Sealed.
there's also an
Last
Avenger
guy
to
says
the
fine.
land side of the
Once.
runway because I got hit and I never saw anything and I was facing the
Yeah, you
ocean
did get
side.
hit by an Avenger. That came
Yeah,
up
I
in the
know.
feed. So.
Wait, Ross bombed one of the F-16s.
Did I actually hit one?
Well, in
I
fact,
forgot
it
how
looked
the
like he
I forgot how
kinda
the
did.
CCRP works on this, so I kind of panicked and didn't fire my countermeasures early enough. So-
Your CCRP was like, you know, between 4 Avenger launches, so...
Yeah, the armaments panel is not animated unfortunately, so I don't know what is
Just
happening.
press it once, if you didn't press it
I pressed
before.
it before, and I don't know what
Ah.
it's set to now.
Then just leave it like that. How many times? One?
I don't know. 2 or 3.
The port thing.
Yeah, we are.
Like, if the armaments panel was animated, I could tell. Like, it is in fucking Su-25. Here it's fucked. It's just that doesn't show anything. There's just fucking oh my god, what is this shit called? Barber poles in every window.
Hey
To
guys.
see that Zachrix caught, actually. didn't
Give me a
his fires,
moment.
Which is surprising. But he turned inside it.
I can't send invites from the server. You'll have to use the invite link on Pom's channel, I think.
Also, one
going
weird
alright.
thing I found actually, and I'm not sure if this
Done
is
some
intended.
nice Su-33
but
action this
pressing
morning.
return to savage button when in landing mode, quick selects fucking longitudinal aiming mode for. Actually, no, not even that. Wait, what the fuck?
So I see Saber scared 2 of them at the same time.
Catch you later, man. Thanks for
Matrix
stopping by.
and Steve.
It selects VVR mode. And only in landing mode, it's in Posadka. If it's in any other navigation mode, it won't do that. In Posadka, it will pressing return to search turns on VVR. That's interesting. I very much doubt this is intended.
You got one Hornet left, who is probably still on the flight deck.
Okay, I'm at 7,500. And I'm above the target area, and I'm...
Turbo will crash. How many pods you have?
6.
You will not have FPS.
Munitions. I will have
You
one
will not
FPS
have-
once I press the button. I just
No,
think
you
for
will
it
not
for
have
shits. I want to see
FPS.
the results. Yeah, I will have... Yeah, okay, yeah, I will have seconds per frame.
If the server
It's gonna be
crashes, we
hilarious.
can all blame Matt.
If server crashes, we won.
We already
Nuked GUAM.
We should have
We already
demanded
won
that they.
anyways.
Yeah,
Is that
we should
mine?
have demanded that they give us bomb as a prisoner
Yeah, it's
for
my autopilot.
us to give up.
Gotta wait for
We
Exactly.
them
need
to
to
get
place
back
like
first.
we need to place a bomb unit somewhere in Guam. You know, if you find him and destroy, they lose automatically. What ground unit he hates the most?
I want to see this. Probably the HQ-7.
And there are still 2 Avengers.
No,
I'm spectating this. This is gonna be glorious.
There's 2 Avengers, 3 with Vulcan, and 2 Bofors. Actually, make that 4 Vulcans.
For those who don't know, these are KMGUs. These are mine and cluster bomb dispenser pods, and he's carrying as many as he can.
I think I'm gonna start this chart and
I'm not sure if KMG will allow you to dispense if you're above 1.5 kilometers.
Nope,
Oh
they
my
dispense. Oh,
Yeah,
rip.
No, you just wait for them to reach. I mean, he's dropping from 7,000. They will drop for a long time, I
All
guess.
the F-16s are dead.
oh! I saw like a cloud on the ground.
Yeah, I know exactly where the Vulcans are just because I switched over to blue because the event's pretty much over.
That wasn't as big of an explosion as I thought it would be.
There, I'll mark the last Avengers on
No,
that.
no engines.
Maybe you didn't hold. You need to hold button to dispense them.
No,
not all.
they dispensed.
I dispensed them all.
They dispensed and they exploded. They just didn't seem to do much. Like, there was... It looked like fireworks on the ground, but there's not even any craters
Yeah.
or anything.
Don't think they did any
Yeah, no
damage.
craters after that.
Although the runway's fucked. I don't know who did that, but the runway's fucked. At least at the end.
DCS are nowhere to be found anymore. They just disappeared.
Here's our Avenger.
Probably so many cluster raised.
Oh, got hit again. Ah, I see the fucker now.
Yeah, he's over by the barracks.
Oh, you guys can't see.
I think
Hydro
R
system,
is
have no
better
wings.
now.
Отказ гидросистемы, блядь.
I think you've got bigger problems than that.
I still see Nadia. I still hear Nadia while being hanging from the
Another
park.
missile out.
Oh wow. Yeah, another miss. Oh shit.
I won't know what, because I'm on a parachute. What? Ah, that's another.
I see
Not sure
Ross
what he was
attacking.
bombing.
That's not me.
I see Ross
missile-
attacking Zachrix.
And-
Oh, in
Taku.
Taku, yeah.
Avengers are marked on the map.
So ours are better now. Like really
My
better.
autopilot did not do what I expected it to.
This one lost.
Interesting.
Like
Exactly. We don't have ERs. Fuck you.
Yeah, ours now is better.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be a lot more impressive.
Because before 27R it was like basically even worse than 7F,
Matt,
I think.
You know what would work better? Is take a full load of multiple ejector racks with Fab 100s.
No.
I mean,
If you want to destroy server, you take 2 Su-25s and load S5 rockets on all pylons and then
Oh,
shoot
God.
together. I think we dropped through the Inferno server once with that, but it was like 3 or 4 years ago. I think Matt even participated in that. Yes, he did. It was me,
Oh,
Spy, and Matt
Hey Ross.
in 3
Mhm.
Su-25s.
Mugga has announced that the closure of MVP and virtual air shows due to
But that
relentless
was-
action
uh,
from the group.
Yeah, that was old
It
news.
is?
Well,
What happened?
kind of.
Drama. I don't know what the specifics were though. But it
Isn't
shouldn't
this
affect
run
Korea,
by-
apparently.
Isn't this run by Spinelli? Is the fucking air show or the air race?
I don't know. I only saw what was announced in the Discord, so I have no idea what's going on other than that. I just know that he said that it won't affect Korea.
If you guys want anything else to do,
I did.
apparently there's 10 people in Korea right now.
Alright. We might swap over to there for a bit. Let's go land.
Thanks for participating, everyone.
No worries, man. Thanks for running the mission.
I'll probably do another one with a revised mission here in a couple of weeks, maybe a month.
There was Warwagon Hornet in almost in our rear zone between Rota and Kuznetsovs, I think. Tried to intercept things.
I've done something fucky with my trim here.
But
I
these
think.
F-15s on the blue, they were like really trigger happy, like launching 3 or 4
They had
missiles.
F-15s?
No, F-18s. They had F-14 and
They-
F-18.
Maybe they thought they have armors or something like. Launch more than one missile when you have semi-active is pointless. Fine. Unless you are like want to push enemy specific like, position or something like that.
Was the Berlin one? Just
Up to now.
someone who saw the server?
No, he's one of the guys from my Discord.
The one who means with the war.
He's
war
resident.
game.
He's a resident
War game
Hungarian tank Kuma. We'll do a carrier landing on here, and we might see about hopping over to the
Get
Korea
like-
server for a little while.
I
Won't be a long
spent
stream
like
today.
over an hour fucking training traps in Su-33 didn't land once.
I keep
That
pressing
was
the
a
wrong
complete
goddamn
waste,
button.
waste of evening.
Get good.
No, I mean, that's not it. I could trap every single time. What I mean is that here, in the end, I ended up never coming back to base. So
Su-33 probably easiest.
it's very hard to fuck it up. Like,
Yeah, even I can do it.
If you're stupid, but in general, like it's easy.
I mean, if you just have a goal to just catch any wire and don't, like, you know, spill autism over whole approach, then Su-33 and F-14 are really easy to catch the wire. But if you want to, like, you know, hold all the pattern rules and shit and do a proper approach, then
If for in a part, I mean, I have no problems doing pattern in Su-33, but the 14 is cancelled. It's just how fucking laggy it is, basically, and like, plus I don't fly it enough to actually get used to the using it. Also, I don't have the fucking the EBIN F14 stick to actually have the fucking wheel for it. So this shit collapsed as soon as they joined, or like wasn't tracking this shit. I know that they took the fucking VARs into this whatever this shit was supposed to be. Like this greenelly shit. Personally, don't really hold greenelly in high regard, but that's for highly personal reasons.
Ross,
Other than
were those
You're
blue
good.
carriers closer?
I don't think so. I think they're about the same distance.
Oh no, a red work actually from the tech feed. Maybe a red they were closer. Maybe put one or two slots in GUAM itself. Or
in
you
the
know,
future,
something
I think.
like F5 or whatever, which will be.
So the
like
current
this.
missions in Gunner Heat
People
PC
can
are
take them,
kind of like
you know,
something to give you a framework to
and,
actually try out the game
defend.
with. The actual planned game is going
Or
to
at
be
least, like,
a bit
you know,
more involved
the,
than just a
annoying-
bunch of single missions like that.
Jesus,
But I think
just not
they
that
were
dumb.
considering a mission editor, but it's way down the line. Like, they want to get the
Well,
core gameplay and the
depends
actual
for
missions
what.
and framework working before they think about an editor.
Without any aiming or like knowing beforehand where target is, yeah, it's hard to fight stuff.
So the current development stage they're in is they're sort of taking a break from adding new stuff to the game. Otherwise, it's just going to become, you know, people. The thing. Okay,
Maybe
so
also make
basically
some
the problem they're having is that they don't have
Blue
a separate identity yet. Like, the game hasn't forged its own separate identity, so people keep thinking, oh, it's like War Thunder. Because at the moment, it kind of looks like that from a distance. You know, you take tanks, you shoot other tanks. Like,
maybe
it even has the, you know, the
remove
AAR
from
view,
the-
which actually
from
was a
the
thing before War Thunder
requirements
existed.
for the win,
Um,
destroying the defense.
you know, that came from Steel Beasts and things like that.
If they have
But
nothing to defend,
In order to get the game to
Then,
stand apart from War Thunder or World of Tanks or even Steel Beasts, what they need to do is
yeah,
actually
so,
get the gameplay where
like
they want it.
F-16 is a good
So rather than
target,
just adding more vehicles or
and
adding
maybe
more
some
features, what they're going
buildings
to be
like
doing for a little
those,
while
whatever.
is
This
building the
will
game's
lead
identity by
suicide
adding more
package.
gameplay. So you might not see more units or more features, but you'll see the gameplay start to shift and become its own separate thing. I'm not sure how long that will last. It'll be an ongoing process
so
anyway, but
maybe place
that's the current stage that
several
they're in.
units in different parts.
Which is a good development process, because if you think about it, like
Did
a
you
lot
go
of
on the Korea
a
or-
lot of games run into the issue, and it's kind of weird seeing this happen, because I remember back when I was in the modding scene in like the early 2000s, it was quite common for modders to get carried away with feature creep, and they just start adding and adding and adding stuff, and they never actually finish the fucking mod or polish the gameplay.
Not much.
And it became kind of almost a meme that these big mod projects would happen where they just kept adding shit, and so it became a disjointed mess with no real gameplay. A lot of Stalker mods did that, although Stalker mods tended to be generally better because, you know, Stalker fans are a special breed. But it happened with a lot of Source mods and things as well. And I remember seeing it at the time and being like, this is probably not the best way to do things. And it's interesting now seeing how that same kind of mindset of let's just add more content, that's kind of infected the actual the actual game development community itself. Because a lot of the guys who started out making mods when I was in my teens, like a lot of the guys I used to make mods with, now work in the industry. And sometimes that's for better because some of them are really talented, but sometimes it's for worse as well because you have that mindset of, oh, more content, which has just snowballed. I mean, there's also, I guess, like, you could... Not to get too philosophical here in a fucking DCS stream, but you could say there's been kind of a cultural shift towards just more content for everything. I fucking hate that word. And it's partly that, and it's partly the fact that these guys that are starting to go into the actual game development industry are the people who grew up making mods with more content as a focus.
Controlled event.
And so you have a lot of games where they never actually really complete it, or it never really reaches its potential because they just keep adding shit to the game. There are certain other cases, like there are cases where the opposite problem happened. Red Orchestra 2. But in a lot of cases you do see that where developers just get carried away adding more and more shit to the game, but they never actually let the game mature. And War Thunder is kind of like the poster child for this. War Thunder hasn't had a serious gameplay change for a while. I mean, you could argue supersonic jets and guided missiles maybe, but you know, it's not a big leap. War Thunder sticks pretty close to its formula, and most of its updates are just adding more vehicles. War Thunder is all about adding more vehicles. They don't research them. They don't fucking care about getting them accurate. The state the MiG-23 released in shows that much. The state the MiG-21 still exists in shows that. But,
I mean, you also need some skill for the game, right? I mean,
yeah, I think that it's a good move for them to focus on gameplay over content.
But you need to be able to hit within a couple kilometers from the target. So.
If there is elevation difference, because nuke explosion, it has like...
What's with the 21 in War Thunder? It doesn't stall pretty much. You know, like, if you remember about a year ago, the MiG-21's flight model in DCS broke, and it started behaving like a fucking UFO, and you could just pull the stick to your lap and it wouldn't care. That's how it behaves in War Thunder. There's a lot of other shit too, though, like the radar doesn't work properly, the weapons are fucked up. And then you also have the problem that War Thunder has across all aircraft, where you have to activate your missiles for 5 seconds to fire them, which is just...
remember which ones.
War Thunder does a great service by having more vehicles than any sim could manage, but it also... The problem is, it's basically reskins. Like, they copy-paste shit, they barely put any effort into the flight models or weapon modeling, so you might have all these cool vehicles, but they don't function realistically. Really, I guess it acts as a way to feel kind of like you've got a cool version of the MiG-21 or a C-Vixen or a whatever. But in reality, they're quite far from how the actual aircraft will perform. Same with the tanks. War Thunder tanks aren't very realistic either, contrary to popular opinion.
But the spike look like it's flying. There's one people not flying. I mean, the Cold War blue fuck.
I'll go actually and try to see if I find something to eat, because I actually missed my dinner. Apparently, if I can recall this day. Can I recall? Well, no, that's what Saturday can't even forward.
Ooh. Ooh, do not drop the flaps on this thing with the air brake out. Call it arcade sim gaming. Yeah, that's probably a good way to describe it. Or sim in name only.
See it.
Gotcha. Hook, flaps, gear. I'm a bit fast, but that's okay. I'm probably going to end up low, so speed is actually a good thing here. Is it worth taking off? I'm going to hop off after I land, so up to you. I think there might still be a handful of ground targets left, like AAA, maybe an Avenger, but all the F-16s are gone. Come on. Do I still have it? No, I don't still have an autopilot mode active. Why then is my plane porpoising around so much? Get off glide slope. Getting a bit slow. Simp. Yeah. Something very fucky is happening with my trim. I wonder if I've accidentally activated the same bullshit that you were having, Saber, although less severe. Might have just bumped something. It's fine. A little fast, so we'll cut the throttle. We're not on slope, but we're close enough that this might be a better landing than my last one. A little more power, because I'm starting to get low now. Off the lineup. Okay, now we're kind of lined up. A little fast still. Yeah, my trim's all over the place. Gotta remember that long landing gear. Woof. That was very nearly a fucking hook skip. Yeah, I shouldn't have flared. Oops. It's alright, they build them strong. I'm always off centerline. I'm always off centerline and usually on the left side of it. Also, hello. Alright, let's go see if there's people in the Korea 1952 server. And if there is, I might play that for a flight or two. Those tend to be quite long sorties, so we might just do one or two. If there's not, I might just hop off because I need some breakfast. My first landing was probably better, but not by much. Oh shit, there's a heap of people on. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Let's jump on Korea. Cheers, Saber. This one wasn't bad. It was actually, I misjudged the time zone difference. This one actually started at, what was it, 5 AM or 5:30 AM, something like that. So it wasn't bad for time. Kind of burned out on flying a bit. That's fair. Yeah, I might just do one or two in here. Blue need people, so I'll fly a Saber today, I guess. Channel 1, Channel 4. Cool. Do I only have camouflage ones? I thought I had silver ones. Excuse me. Oh, I had silver ones too. We'll roll with this. We'll take a pair of fuel tanks. We'll take them on the outers so I can see them.
Request rearming.
Huffy boy?
Copy.
Okay. Okay, we'll do Huffy boy. Hang on. Whoop, shit. Ramper. Where is it? Where is it? Am I blind? Yes, there it is.
Request rearming. Copy. Rearming complete.
Right. God, how do I start this thing? It's been ages. We'll turn the ground power on just because I don't trust the battery.
Chief, turn on the ground power. Copy.
Battery.
Ground power is now on.
Okay. And then... No. That's not how you do it. Hang on. Hold the starter. There we go. No, this is the F-86. There we go. Then I need to reset that. That should all be good. Switch our guns to all guns. Oxygen on. Outboard on and jettison. Okay, that's set. Gun heater and pitot heat. Where was that? On that side, is it? Make sure our radio is on too. Pitot's next to the landing gear indicator. Oh yeah, I see it. Gun heater's behind the stick. Okay, what's my radio? Transmit, receive. Volume up a bit. IFF on, not that anything in here has IFF. What is our frequency here? Does it say in the briefing? Oh, here we go. 395 and 378. 395 for the airbase. That's for the actual radio though, not for the thing. Thank you for reminding me about the ground power, by the way. I would have forgot that, for sure. Make sure the brightness is set on that. We'll uncage it once we're off the ground. I remember where the power switch is. Wait, what? Hang on, I'm bamboozled. Flip the ignition switch up. Yeah. Oh, red light, what's that for? Oh, right, generator. Yeah, good call. I forgot. It's awake, I just don't see the actual... Oh, right. Dumb. I had it turned off. Now I see it. Big brain hours. Mm-hmm. Beautiful, ain't it? I know that they just redid the contrails to go with the cloud update, but I kind of hope they get further work. So that they render further out and the contrails stay in the air for longer. That'd be nice. I always oversteer with the nose wheel in this thing. That's alright, I don't really need to move the seat. Sadly not 29s, because we don't have 29s in DCS. They're probably 17s, maybe? Or 295s, I'm not sure which. We used to use 295s for it, but I don't know if they changed that recently. I've got to remember my moth lights are on as well. A20s? I gotcha. Which server? Korea 1952. There's also some of the warbirds. So there's MiG-15, F-86, I think the FW-190, I'm not sure which version, maybe both, and the Mustang. I think even the Spitfire, I'm not sure though. Well, they used to be, I don't know if they still have them. Yeah, so there's P-51s. Ah, there's no more 190s. Okay, they got removed. Oh god. Yeah, this is what I meant about they need to separate their identity from World of Tanks and War Thunder. Takes a bit used to the nose wheel steering on this. I need to actually make sure my rudder in this has a dead zone, because it feels like it doesn't. I need to tighten up one of the bolts on my crosswinds. So when they arrived, they were perfect, but because I put the damper on, to put the damper on the crosswinds, you have to unbolt them, like the main pivot point, and I didn't do it up tight enough when I put them back together. I actually was worried I'd over-tighten it, so I got it a bit loose, and it's actually too loose. So I need to take them apart again, tighten it down, and they should be back to normal. But until then, I've just got a very slight dead zone in the center because there's a little tiny bit of play around the middle of the around the D10. Hey Taurus, I'm flying the Sabre on the Korea 1952 server. Sorry, by the way, I was being an asshat on SRS yesterday. I was in a bit of a mood. And I didn't realize, I thought it was because nobody else realized that they needed a bigger run-up for the Su-33, but upon review, I think Alpin had the carrier set to either stationary or not moving fast enough. So I'm going to have to go check the TAC view and figure it out, and if it's not moving quick enough, I'll tell him. So I don't know how much he does carrier-based stuff. I was also at my wit's end with the fucking jet blast deflector striking me in the tail constantly. But we figured out where to point the nose to get it to not do that anymore. Another Sabre there. Alright, let's go. It should depend on the speed of the carrier and the wind speed. But like Sabre's mission today, he had the carrier going, I think he said it was 27 knots and a 5-knot headwind. And the Su-33 could easily take off even with a full load, so it depends on your headwind speed. Hold on, did it reset my view or am I just misremembering? I might be misremembering. Guns only on this server. It can get missiles, but on this server it's guns only. Should be channel 4, I think. Oh, it did move my head position. What? Where was the seat again, Sabre? Was it? No, it wasn't that. You said it was near it? Can the 15 carry missiles? No. We'll put our nav lights away so I don't forget to do it in combat. Oh, that's it? Okay. Oh, it's just moving the gun side, it's not moving my seat. Only one variant, well, two variants. 3. In terms of IR missiles, only the 17 AS. In terms of radar-guided missiles, the 17 PFU. Moves your seat when you do it? Interesting. Whatever, we can work with this. I'll just have to crouch down a bit when I want to shoot. I could have sworn I moved my default head position up. Put our pilot body back on now as well. Radio check, channel 4. It's that channel 4 is the one that everyone's on, right? You know what I forgot? I wonder why I was climbing so slow. I forgot the air brakes. So the Sabre, when you spawn in like the F5, the air brakes are out because the hydraulic pressure bleeds off. That's why I had such a long takeoff roll, that's why I was climbing so slowly, but we should be good now. No, this isn't Cold War, this is Korea 1952. Looks like this livery might have mismatched tanks. Check that out. I wonder why it's doing that. Or maybe it's supposed to do that actually, I don't know. So our gun should be good to go. Our tank should be feeding. Oh, look at that, an actually useful mirror. So you got a blind spot because of the height of the seat, and the mirror covers that blind spot nicely. Go ahead and turn the volume on that down to nothing. I had a quick look through them, but I haven't actually read through them yet. I've got to find the time and the attention span to actually sit down and read them. Be looking mostly for contrails on here. You can, yeah. That's usually what happens during the big bomber events that we had on the server. Like, if you go back and watch some of my VODs of those, you'll see that quite often the MiGs will climb above the cons and wait until they're above the bombers before diving back into them. There is a ground-based early warning radar, I think. I know there used to be, I don't know if there still is. This is one of those where it won't activate the, what are my comms set to? That's my comms menu. Radio... Microphone button is Joy 15, which is that, okay. There we go.
Overlord 11431. Request bogey dope.
Sure if we're in comms yet? Don't think so. No, we're not. Yeah, that's what I mean, Super. Like, we would often get totally above the cons and then dive into them. It doesn't happen as much during just normal dogfighting on here because people want to be able to see each other to get into fights. but during the events it tends to happen. I saw something on my mirror then. Yep, I'm on Korea. Ah, my monitor is so dirty. Jesus. When did the AWACS first enter service? I want to say the 60s, probably. The Americans had them over Vietnam. It wasn't AWACS as you'd recognize it today, it was a super constellation with a great big radar in it, but it wasn't quite as reliable as the modern ones. Likewise, the Soviets had a Tu-114 airliner with a great big radar stuck on the top of it. Yeah, EC-121s. Oop. So much dust. Ah. The early Soviet AWACS was a Tu-126. Did they actually fly this high? Oh, absolutely. They often flew higher. Do you know the IAI 707? No. I'm gonna go ahead and venture a guess that it's a 707 based AWACS that IAI make? Or something? Went alright, Davey. Blue team were having a lot of issues, apparently, but us guys on red went okay. Saber's gonna rework the mission a bit and run it again at some point. But for a first sort of test run, it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. A lot less stressful than yesterday's event. Oh, it's the AWACS with the giant freaky nose? Oh god. Oh Jesus. Ugh. Yeah, I've seen photos of that thing, but I didn't know what it was called. It's hideous. It's like, how can you make an AWACS that looks even worse than the Nimrod? The Nimrod was based on the Comet. The Comet's one of the most beautiful airliners ever built, and they managed to make it into that ugly fucking thing. I'll level off here, I think. We are definitely in cons now. Just. Works better than the Nimrod? I think everything does. When A6 drops, will you accept me as your BN? Absolutely. Bombardier Navigator. Right seat. Do you like the Valiant or the Victor better? Definitely the Victor. The Valiant's nice and all, but the Victor just looks fucking space age as fuck. $2,700. And it's climbing again. It just wants to go up. Mind you, I am running the engine at full blast. That's probably why. I need to break my habit of looking at the VSI. You always watch the altimeter when you're trimming, not the VSI. Otherwise you chase the needle and you'll constantly go back and forth. Although I'm doing it a bit with the altimeter too, to be honest. So that kind of sort itself out. I feel like I'm definitely sitting way lower than I usually would be. Should probably be a bind somewhere for seat raising lower. No. No, I guess there isn't. I'll just pull it there. That's, that should be such... Actually, is that Sochi? No. I'm past Sochi. I'm dumb. That's, No, that is. Fuck, don't listen to me. That's Sochi. So, Sochi Adler should be under me. My cop should be off that way. Oh, we got a contrail. Just jettison off. Okay. Where's off? All tanks off. There we go. Do we have any friendlies over over the coast just past Sochi? Maybe not. What are you? That's a MiG. I think. Looks like one, yeah, that's a MiG. Yeah, that's why I was doing MiG. Try and maintain my speed a bit. Energy management is my weakest aspect of my my dogfighting, and energy management is critical for these older jets at this altitude. Like, at any altitude, but especially up here where the air's thin. And I pretty much just gave him my tail by doing that. Big brain. Do a downwards corkscrew to try and get him to over-G himself. I have a G-suit, he doesn't. So if I can hold myself on the edge of blackout, he shouldn't be able to... Yep, okay, we spat him out. But I'm super slow now that I did that little roll over the top of him. So I might not be able to hold the turn here. I'm gonna bind the cage on my sight to something accessible.
So who's in the war wagon?
I'm still in the Discord, I completely forgot. Where's my gun sight? Guns are on. There it is. He's gonna try and force an overshoot here. He might get it. I just compressor stalled myself. You gotta advance the throttle slowly on the Saber or it jams up at 70% like that. Shit. I just threw away my advantage by doing that, so I completely mishandled my engine, and now I'm in deep trouble. We'll drop some flat, we'll go over the top. He outperforms me in the vertical, so I gotta be careful doing that. He doesn't have a lot of ammo, so while it's risky crossing his nose like this, I might get away with it, because he probably won't take a shot unless he's sure of a hit. Oh, that was a mistake, that was a mistake, that was a mistake! Oof. Heavy rudder to avoid a spin. More flap. Here he comes. I'm super slow. I need some airspeed here, but I also need to avoid his nose. Maybe we can force him past. I don't know where he went. Shit. Rule number 1, don't lose sight of the other guy. I just lost sight of the other guy. There he is. At high altitude, I outrun the MiG, but at low altitude, I'm not so sure. I probably shouldn't have reversed there, but I'm going to try and see if I can force him past me again. The MiG has much more power as a lighter aircraft, but the Saber is a bit more streamlined. Oh shit, that was a 23 mil hit, otherwise I would be dead. Oh, I am dead, that's my controls. Shit. No. Ooh. Oh jeez. Well, that was a good fight, but he got us. Let's try again. Did my game freeze? I think it did. Problematic. Now the question is the server restarting or did my DCS just crash? I think my DCS crashed. Alright, well that might be it for DCS today. We got one good dogfight out of the Korea server, but you can see the Korean War server is really something quite special. It's very different to Cold War. So Cold War, everyone's balls to the wall, pulling crazy stunts. Korea is very much more of an energy retention server. You have to be very careful what you do, because if you get too slow, you won't recover from it. Mastercam, thanks for the follow. So it's nice to get on there and fly once in a while. It's also cool actually seeing people in the cons, which you almost never see in Cold War. Yeah, it's way more methodical, and it's a lot more, like, Cold War has some really satisfying dogfights, but 1 vs 1 on Cold War typically isn't that huge of an achievement. Like, I don't really get a thrill out of 1 vs 1 fights, unless it's somebody really, really good, or it's like an F-14 or something. But, you know, the average MiG-21 merge with F-5, manage to dunk him with an R-60 in the first merge, that kind of thing, it's not that difficult. Korea, any fight, even at 1 vs 1, is stressful as fuck. They can go on for 10, 15, 20 minutes. And so when you finally win it, or even if you just survive, there have been a couple where we've just mutually disengaged because we were both low on ammo and fuel and both damaged. If you can just survive to get home, it's really satisfying. So I would definitely recommend, if you guys haven't checked it out already, check out the Korea server. It's called Korea 1952. If you have the MiG-15 Sabre or the P-51, jump on, give it a try. It's really something. They also have events where, you know, they have bomber formations that you have to come in and intercept. It's got ground targets, if that's your thing. I don't really do air to ground on there that much, but it's a really unique experience. And yeah, the MiG-15 and the Sabre are so close to each other in terms of performance. Like I said, the Sabre's a little faster, but the MiG-15 has the better thrust-to-weight ratio. In terms of turn performance between the two, it depends which altitude you're at to decide which aircraft turns better. The biggest advantage the Sabre has, really, is that G-suit. So you can kind of try and G-lock the MiG-15s to either get behind them, or at least to force them to spit out the back of your turn, like I did there. So there's a lot of little tricks that each aircraft can use. That for the Sabre, that's your sort of trump card, is the G-lock. For the MiG-15, because you can't do that, you just sit above them and take a gentler turn. You know, take a slightly less heavy cut through the corner. Just hang back in like pure or even lag pursuit and let them do it until they run themselves out of altitude to play with, and then it's your turn. But the MiG-15's little party trick, for instance, is quite often you can just send it into a vertical spiral and the Sabre will try and follow you up, but he'll stall out because he doesn't have the thrust to do it. He might have speed, but he doesn't have thrust. P-51 isn't really outmatched. Not as much as you might think. The P-51s are mostly in there for ground attack, but they can get air-to-air kills, it does happen. Yeah, it's an early Corsair, so the Korean War era Corsair was, I think its performance was broadly the same, but it had 20mm instead of 50 cals. Something like an LA9 would be interesting. A LA9 would be, oh, beautiful. Or an 11. I don't know if the 11 fought in Korea. I know the 11 was involved in a couple of PVO shootdowns and a couple of Chinese air defense shootdowns. But I don't know if it was in Korea. I know the 9 was. A Yak 9 or a Yak... I guess a Yak 3 could stand in, but a Yak 9, especially like a Yak 9P, would be wonderful for late World War II or Korea as well. Anyway, give me a moment, guys. I will see where I can send you. Oh, okay. So I had it a bit backwards then. What would be really cool is if the HMAS Melbourne mod became an official thing. Getting everyone to... This is the same issue with the Skyhawk on Cold War. Getting everyone to have a mod and then have the right version of the mod and all of that is a bit of a fuck around on a public server, especially PvP. But on the other hand, the Melbourne... If you can make people able to join it if they don't have the carrier, it's not going to really affect anything for them, so I almost wonder if it would be worth adding to the server. I might have to see about that. I know you can add the Skyhawk to servers in a way that people that don't have it can play, and they'll just see a Su-27 there. I wonder what happens if there's a carrier that they don't have. If they just don't see a ship or what, but the Melbourne would be really good to fly Corsairs and stuff off of. Sea Fury would be incredible, dude. Sea Fury would be fucking filth.
Hey baby, wake up from your asleep.
Oh, the tunes.
And the whole world is become electronic.
If anyone in here happens to be on the Korean War server, by the way, say good fight to that MiG for me. I don't want to look like I've just rage quit, but...
Hey baby, ride with me away. We doesn't have much time. My blue jeans is tight, so onto my love rocket climb. Inside tank of fuel is not fuel, but love. Above us, there is nothing above, but the stars above. All systems gone. Prepare for down count. 5, 4, 3, 1. Off blast. Fly away in my space rocket. You no need put money in my pocket.
Bear with me here, guys.
The door is closed, I just lock it. I put my go plug in your socket.
I might send you guys to Kebab today, I think.
Only thing can stop us is flat tire. Hey love crusader, I want to be your space invader.
Did that not work? No, that's not what you do. It's slash raid. God, my brain is smooth today. There we go. That's the right button. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. It was a little longer than I planned, actually, this stream, but I'll be back again tomorrow with some Arma 3. It'll just be, again, a short-ish stream. It might not be as short as this one. We'll see. We'll see what kind of mood I'm in. But thanks for hanging out. Hope you'll have a wonderful day. Five Light Jones, thanks for the follow. And I'll send you guys off to enjoy kebab. Catch you tomorrow.